Back to another episode of the things we want to see in FIFA 20. Today we're going to be talking about things like Creation Center, Pyro, and a lot more. So I hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, remember to leave a thumbs up for me. Let's get to 500 likes. And if you're new around here and you want to see more episodes in the series, hit the subscribe button today and the notification bell, and you won't miss anything. Every episode is driven by the community. These are the things that you guys want to see in FIFA 20. So if you want to leave your suggestion to help continue the series, create more episodes, make sure you DM me your list on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter as well, or you can just simply leave a comment down below. I do try and check everything, and that's the best ways to get your opinions featured. So first up, we have something from Benny, and Benny wants to see Creation Center return. Now, most of you guys probably do remember Creation Center, but if you played FIFA starting with the new consoles, you wouldn't remember Creation Center at all. This was a thing on the old generation of consoles. I didn't really use Creation Center myself. It was something that I just didn't touch. I don't know why, but apparently you could go online to the EA Sports Club website, and then you could create things like your own team, your own club, your own players as well. So it was something that was very useful. You could do it online, create a tournament as well, and then import it into your own game. And this apparently stopped when FIFA 14 came out on the next-gen consoles, so Xbox One and PS4 at the time, and EA haven't decided to put it back ever since. If you don't know what Creation Center was or is, you can watch a trailer on YouTube still actually. It's for FIFA 11 Creation Center, and it just basically shows you like the things that you can do, like creating your own player, customizing his appearance and his stats. You can see there that you can also create your own club. You can use existing players or create your own players for that club, and basically you can import all that stuff into your game and use it. So if you wanted to create a club on the website, you could import it into FIFA, and you can use that team in FIFA to do a career mode. So there was a lot of potential there. So it would be sick, I reckon, to have this feature back, because right now the technology has improved so much, so it wouldn't be that hard to do. And I think on YouTube as well, doing career modes where you can create your own team and take them all the way to the Champions League final would be a mad road to glory type of series as well. You would think as the technology got better and we moved to next gen, EA would actually keep this and make it a bit better as well, but instead they just got rid of it completely, so I don't understand it. I think it would be nice to have it in the current gen console games as well. So this next one comes from George, and I do think this is an issue that needs to be resolved in FIFA 20. He said to me that generic goalkeeper kits are in the game for some English League 1 and 2 teams, so we're going to take a look at what he means right now. So I'm not sure why this is happening. I'm not sure why EA can't add a licensed goalkeeper kit, but for other players like defenders, midfielders and strikers, they have the actual real kit in the game, but for some reason the goalkeeper one can't be added. So if you take a look at Accrington Stanley, they have like the Adidas kit for the players that are strikers, midfielders and defenders, you know, the players that are running around on the field. But for the goalkeeper, he has this ugly generic kit that looks like it came out of Pez. And here is another example. This one is Burton Albion. Their players that are defenders, midfielders and strikers have the proper licensed kit, but then the goalkeeper has another generic green jersey, which doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why this is a thing. Maybe you guys know something I don't, but it's not for every team, I believe, but there is a few if you go and check in the EFL competitions that do have this generic goalkeeper kit, which I don't know why, but it exists. So this one comes from Daniel. He wants to see 10 save slots return for career mode. FIFA 14, FIFA 15 had 10 save slots. It got decreased down to 8 in FIFA 16 and stayed that way until FIFA 18. And FIFA 19 this year halved it from 8 to 4, which is way too low. I think they should just bring it back to 8. Now, people complained, and Zaro, which is a community manager at the time a few months ago, said they're looking into it. But, of course, you know, it's not a priority for them, and I don't think we're going to get an increase in FIFA 19. We have 2 suggestions from Al. The first one is add more tifos for more teams in the game. He said he wants to see more new tifos for different teams, but he also said that he wants to see more variety where a team can have 2 or 3 different tifos available to use in the game. When I first saw the tifos for players like Neymar, Del Piero as well, I thought they looked so sick, and it was pretty nice to see them in the game as well. And he also wants to see pyro and smoke for teams that usually do this in the stadium, and he used Red Star Belgrade as an example. He says that on a match day sometimes you'll see pyro and smoke, and that's what it looks like. It can get pretty crazy, but isn't this illegal to do? Like, you can't bring these things into the stadium. At least in my country you can't do it. It would look sick to be playing FIFA and then you see like this red smoke coming across your screen, but I think because it's illegal in the real world, you won't see it in a FIFA game as well. So this next one comes from Vic. He wants to see more stadiums in the French League and player faces as well. He says at the moment there is only 2 stadiums from the French League, and he thinks the league is underrated. Well, I do think the league is sort of underrated. They do have some quality players, some good teams as well. And I do have the French League in my list of important leagues that definitely need the full treatment in FIFA in a few years' time. I put it alongside the Serie A, the Bundesliga, because I do think the quality in the French League is fantastic. This year we saw the television broadcast package get added into FIFA, which is a cool thing. So maybe that's a sign of things to come. Maybe they'll get the full treatment in the near future. So this next one comes from Billy. He wants to see more crowd chants for more clubs. It is nice when you play against Juventus, you hear like the proper chants that the fans are singing during the game. And also when you're playing in the Premier League, you can hear some proper licensed, well not licensed, but you can hear some proper crowd chants in the game as well, which just makes things more authentic and it's really nice to listen to as you're playing. And Billy also wants to see pitch invaders added into the game. I know a few people have suggested this one as well. Basically, he said that when Manchester United played Juventus, we saw 3 people try and hug Ronaldo. They tried to run on the field. Well, they pretty much succeeded and they got to hug Ronaldo or take a selfie with him. But I don't think they'd add this in the game, but if they did, they'd probably not put it online. Like, imagine playing Foot Champions and you see this streaker running across the field disrupting your match. I think a few people would get a bit angry at that, but I think in career mode it could be pretty fun. It wouldn't happen every game, maybe every 100 to 200 games. You just see a guy running across the screen. And also in career mode, they could do pitch invasions for when you win the league. I don't think it happens much in the Premier League because I think they're pretty good in terms of security. But in lower divisions, and I have seen this I think in the Championship, when a team gets promoted, they win the playoff or something, a lot of fans just jump onto the field and ambush the players and you see the players running off. So it gets pretty crazy in the lower divisions. Take a look at this clip from this year when Cardiff got promoted. At the end of the game, a lot of the fans ran onto the pitch. So yeah, I think that would be pretty funny to see in FIFA as well, considering that the trophy celebrations are rubbish anyway. So pitch invasions could make things a little bit more exciting for us, especially when you get promoted to the Premier League or something like that. In FIFA 20, Callum wants to see stewards splitting up the home and away fans from each other in the stadium. Now this is a pretty common occurrence, especially when things can get a little bit nasty between home and away fans in derby matches and stuff. You do see a lot of stewards in the actual crowd splitting them up to avoid people getting into a brawl. You know, it can get pretty messy at times. And FIFA doesn't really have this. Like, you can play a big derby and you won't see any stewards in the crowd. You'll just see the home fans sitting there, the away fans sitting there, and, you know, nothing's happening. So I have said in previous episodes that EA need to work on the crowds now. They need to make them more realistic in terms of their behavior. I want to see them getting up off the seats and leaving the game. You know, just a few different things like that. And I think adding stewards into the crowd to separate the home and away fans would be a nice touch. Would be a nice little detail they can add to the game as well. Not sure if they would do it, but it's something that we do want to see. Next up, we have a suggestion from Max, and I do think a lot of people want to see this as well. Max wants to see a FIFA Street game mode in FIFA 20. Now, I would like to see a FIFA Street game rather than a game mode, but if they do want to put it in a normal FIFA game, that would be nice as well. I would be open to playing it. We have seen elements of FIFA Street in The Journey, where I think Alex Hunter played in Brazil in like a FIFA Street setting, and also Kim Hunter versus Alex Hunter in front of the house or something like that as well, where they use the garage as goals. So EA can do it if they really want to. There was rumours this year of a 5v5 coming, and you know, most of the rumours didn't come true with that. It was pretty much that survival game mode, which I don't know if anyone plays anymore, but people thought it was FIFA Street 5-a-side. I thought it was as well. Of course, EA didn't do it like that. But I think it's time we bring back a FIFA Street. The last FIFA Street came out a few years ago on the old gen consoles. We haven't seen anything like it on the new gen, and I think they could make it stunning now with the Frostbite engine. It's definitely a game that I want to see return. So that's pretty much all the things we have on the list for today's episode. If you want to help continue this series and you want to leave your suggestions, remember to do so via commenting or Instagram or Twitter as well. I do try and check everything, and I do try and add the best ones onto the list. If you need something else to watch, make sure you check out the things that don't make sense in FIFA 19 career mode. If you click the card right now, it will take you to the video. I had